Hello, and in this tutorial, we're going to learn how to use Power Query to keep you updated with crypto prices and stocks. Power Query allows you to do advanced features and queries without the need to use heavy coding or macros. While it is true that Power Query uses the M language, you don't need to learn it right away to do some Excel functions that you will see shortly. For example, we're going to create a table that refreshes prices and other data from the Yahoo Finance website. We also added slicers for the table so we can filter the cryptocurrencies even better. To finalize this demonstration, we're adding regular stock data so everything is stored in one single place. We will do this step by step, and the practice file will be available in our website. Check the comments below for more details, and without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. First, open Excel, and here we are using Office 365, but Power Query is available in versions 2016 and later. However, there is a free Power Query add-in for older versions, 2010 to 2015 to be exact, that is also available on the Microsoft.com website for you to download, absolutely free. Now we are selecting the Data tab. Click Get Data from Other Sources, Web, leave the default basic selection, and here we are going to enter the website. The link is https://finance.yahoo.com/cryptocurrencies and press OK. The Power Query Navigator opens. Uncheck Select Multiple Items. This step is very important. What you see below are the tables extracted from that website. The name of the tables were assigned automatically. If you left-click one time under Document, you will see the table view on the right. This table doesn't have any useful information for our purpose, so we will not select it. Now, Table 0, which we can change its name later by the way, has all of the crypto prices that we're looking for. So let's check it and click Transform Data. This table has way too many cryptos since we only want to track a few of them. Also, there are columns we don't need. Power Query will make this task a breeze. We already clicked Transform Data to begin the Power Query magic. In the next screen, the Power Query editor appears. The top header shows you all of the tools, and on the far right, the actions that we take, which is very convenient. Let's begin by renaming the table 0 to Crypto Table by clicking on this field and writing Crypto Table. Now let's remove duplicate columns, and we see that the volume in currency is repeated. So let's select the column header and select Remove Columns. To select multiple columns, select the header of the first column, hold the Control key and select the second column. Go to Remove Columns once again. The symbol and name columns have USD at the end. Let's select the name column, go to the Replace Values tab, and type Replace USD with blank space. Click OK to finish. The names are now clean. We could do the same thing with the symbol column, but let's show you something different. In the same Transform tab, select the column, go to Extract, Text before delimiter, type the dash sign on the next section. Click OK, and now the symbols will be ready quickly. Let's move the percentage change on the third place. We would like to see right away if the cryptos went up or down at a first glance. So we will hold the column header and with the left click, drag it to the place we need, release the mouse, and the column is now repositioned. Close and load the query and pass it to our Excel spreadsheet. If you forgot to make any changes, you can always continue in Excel or go back to Power Query and reload again. The table appears and it remembered the last green table style that we just used. Just fix the header so the text can be read completely by first clicking on the A1 corner and then double click on any of the edges of the headers. They will be aligned automatically. Let's make the percentage change column more visual. It's easy with conditional formatting. So click on the column header, go to the Home tab, Conditional Formatting, and then Icon Sets. Select the directional icons on the very first top row. This is great because we will know what's up, down, or did not change by just looking at it. We are formatting the column as a percentage with 3 decimal numbers because some cryptos are very small in value. We select the column, press percentage on the Home tab, and then increase the decimals to finish. To finish the table with a final touch, we are adding slicers because they are way easier to use than the regular filters in this case. For this example, we would click anywhere on the table, click the Insert tab, and then a slicer. Click Name, then press OK. Select the slicer and go to the Design tab on top. Let's change it to a matching green. Press the Bitcoin slicer, then the multi-select icon on top. So now we can pick only the cryptos that we want. For this demo, we are selecting Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Chainlink. We can also close the query editor on the right to have more space. To update the prices automatically, every time you open this file, click on the table, then the Query tab on the top, go to Properties, and select to refresh every 5 minutes and when the file opens too. You can also remove any columns right here as well. If you're enjoying this tutorial so far, please don't forget to subscribe to support our channel and make more tutorials like this one. The slicer selections will also stay in place next time you open this file. Now, let's add stock information from Tesla, Apple, and Microsoft. They will also update automatically. Click anywhere below the table, type the stocks MSFT, Tesla, and Apple. Enter the name or the stock initials. Now select the first stock, go to Data and select Stocks on the Data Types section. A little table above the stock appears. Click on the plus sign and in the drop-down menu, select the change percentage and the price, one by one. We will repeat the same steps with Apple and Tesla stocks. Enter the headers and look, they have the directional icons like we use in the Power Query table. Let's move the slicer and test this query by closing and reopening the file. Let's see if we get the new prices. And by comparing the previous screenshot with the new data, the prices change so it works. Also, the stocks will be updated too. If you want to practice using our Excel file, go in the comments below for more details. Thank you for watching and let us know in the comments what features of Power Query would you like to learn about. Thank you.